We're here with the Super Bowl winning B team coach, Stan the man. You know, he's pulled it off yet again. Stan, I know this has been an interesting year for you from the start of the season to now. Just tell me really how you feel emotionally from where you started this season to. I mean, hey, you won the Super Bowl, man. You even had 3 losses this season, which is the first time me seeing you have 3 losses, but you overcame that and you're Super Bowl champion.
I'm gonna start with my emotions. Probably more. Right now is up. Right now, the Super Bowl made it up. But coming through what I went through this season, coming from team owner to coaching the game. So what they did, they put me back to the perspective. I talked to my athletic director, Kevin, and I told him, I said, well, maybe God got something different for me to do, some more kids for me to touch. So when I did that, I went over there to the Bears, and Ray invited me over, and I came over there, and things happened, and I lost my defensive coordinator. Guy that I never coached without, and that was hard on me. And then I came back, and then he hit me with 3 losses. And then the other question was then is, what you gonna do now, coach? Is you gonna quit on these kids now, or you gonna keep moving? Right. Monday I came back and I went at 100. I went at 100%. I gave everything I had, and I had a kid that I promised last year in the summer, hey, we going to the Super Bowl. And that was Rashad Hagwell, and I promised him that. And and that's one thing about coaching kids. You start with honesty, because kids always can tell if you're not straight with them. So if you're straight with them, they're gonna follow you. So you got to be the leader. So I kept telling him that. So I owe that guy that, and that's where I went at coaching. And so to say that I won the Super Bowl, that's refreshing.
Yeah, well, the good talk to you and everything, but I'm going to look over to my right and talk to Coach Squirt. Coach ain't made it here, okay. Come out and everything. Everybody see Coach Squirt? Okay. Maybe you got to drive the cab today. Everything. But don't it kind of give you kind of feel of normalcy now to be able to coach against Coach Squirrels out of all the championships you can win to come against the guy that either beat you from one or you beat him, and does that feel a little make it like you back down to normal now?
Yeah, it really does, because when I first came in, first thing I said, to be the best, you got to play the best. And the Panthers gave me my first game I ever played in MYSA football, and I looked across the side and Squirrel gave me the business. And I learned from that. I went on, and then I went out of town on trips and started seeing stuff. And that's when I started coming back and really learning what the game is.
Well, I always say that you own Squirrels and everything, and it proved to be true. But I want to thank you first of all, that for putting your ship a little closer to the Panther ship, I could jump it and everything, for Saturday and everything. I knew if your defense stood up, you're gonna win the game and everything. Whoever made the less mistakes gonna win that game and everything. But how do you speak volume to your kids especially from your line perspective? Say something about those guys there.
Up front, especially offensive line, we got some guys that really like firing off the ball. At first, when I got there, it was good teamwork. We went through drills. These guys really wanted to learn. And then my thing is you got to make it fun for the line. And if you make it fun for them, the whole game gonna be fun. These guys, they love to drive the hole. They love. If everybody know, I didn't go away from we went to the 4-hole, we went to the 3-hole, and that belongs to those guys.
Right. And I know last night, everything, some little kid wanted to say something about you and everything, and I saw your little bottom lip shaking a little bit, like you really let it go, like you really cried and everything, like, man, don't let this guy get ugly out here, and everything, but you held it in and everything, and a lot of people realize this is a very emotional game, because it's a very emotional sport, because these kids get to know you, they get you fussing at them all year, make them run loud, bear crawl and everything, but see one to say, hey, thank you for that. Yeah. How you feel about that?
Oh man, that was my paycheck. That was my paycheck. Matter of fact, coming from church today, that's why I told my wife. I said that's why I do it. What that kid do. She said last night. That's my paycheck.
Yeah, and also, I want everybody to know and everything. Me being your father-in-law and everything, how much of that check that Ray gonna give you? Ray paying this thing. But man, I want to thank you, man, for for a heck of a season, man, and for the integrity that you brought to these boys, and for playing a hard game and pulling it out and everything, and making my picks be right at the end of the day.
And before we conclude, I just want to once again say I'm his agent. So anything that you need to do, contact me and we negotiate the contract.
Yeah, you almost threw me out too when you said Rashad. No, we just know bro.
That's right, 2 letters, bro.
Congratulations, though,
Appreciate it.
All right.